What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. If you're struggling to be a good IGL and want to dominate the rest of chapter 6, then you've come to the right place. Today I will be talking about the main fundamentals of becoming an IGL. For example, scouting, rotating, and how to give good comms. Before the video starts, for every 10 people that are using my code, I'll upload a video weekly. That means if 50 people are using my code, I'll upload 5 videos in 5 weeks. As you all know, the main FNCS game mode is trios. So this video is essential for anyone looking to step up as an IGL for their team. In my opinion, this is the most important role in any team-based game mode, and mastering it is crucial for success, so be sure to stick around until the end. Let's get right into it. The first fundamental is to always have a plan. Being in a trio means you need clear leadership. Whether you're the IGL or not, everyone has to be on the same page. The first rule of leading is simple: always have a plan. This doesn't mean making last minute decisions or winging it. You need to know exactly where you're going, especially during rotations. A strong IGL understands the map and the best routes for deadside rotations. Deadside refers to the quieter, less contested areas near the edge of the storm circle, which helps to keep your team safe. Knowing your drop spot is just one part of the equation. What's even more important is having a clear plan for each storm circle. For example, if the second zone pulls far north, or if you're stuck on the edge of the third zone, you need to have a rotation path planned out. But flexibility is just as important. Things rarely go as expected in Fortnite, so you should always have a backup plan. If another team beats you to your usual rotation path or a fight breaks out, don't panic, adjust, find a new route and keep your team moving efficiently. Micromanaging is a crucial aspect of being an IGL, as it helps you and your teammates avoid tunnel vision. In the middle of a high pressure game, it's easy to focus too much on a single thing, whether it's a kill, some loot, or a certain rotation, while losing sight of the bigger picture. As an IGL, you should constantly be managing both the fight and the overall game. Make sure your fragger and support players stay focused and don't overcommit to anything. Keeping your team aligned might seem simple, but requires a lot of concentration. During key moments like boxed up, rotations, or preparing to take height, you need to think 2 steps ahead. Watch what's happening around you and call the next move, whether it's stay hidden, we're playing for placement, or we're taking height on the next zone. Clear and effective comms prevent mistakes and keep the team focused on the win. The next fundamental is confidence in your calls. Confidence is one of the most important traits for an IGL. Even if you know the basic rotations and have solid game sense, what separates a good IGL from a great one is the ability to make decisive calls with confidence. Confidence doesn't mean you'll always make the right decision, it means you believe in your calls and stick with them unless proven otherwise. Sometimes your decision won't be the best, but that's part of the learning process. Take accountability, review mistakes, and adjust for the next match. In a game, you don't always have to overthink. You need to make the call, push your retreat, rotate high ground or low ground, and your teammates will follow. The best IGLs, like Booga and Queasy, don't second guess themselves. They trust their instincts built through countless hours of practice and VOD reviews. If you make a mistake, own it. Learn from it in VOD reviews or scrims. The more confidence you have, the more your team will trust you, which makes your role as an IGL much easier. The next fundamental is your decision-making speed. Decision-making is crucial. Fortnite is a fast-paced game, especially in trios. The more you hesitate, the more you give the enemy a chance to take control of the fight or interfere with your rotation. If you look at top IGLs like Queasy and Booga, they're always adapting. They've mastered quick decision making and accept the consequences of their choices. You won't always be perfect, but that's what practice is for. During scrims and practice games, focus on making decisions faster. The more reps you get in, the more natural it will become. Eventually, making quick calls will feel like second nature, just like it does for the best IGLs. The fourth fundamental is building team chemistry and trust. Confidence and quick decision making go hand in hand with team chemistry. If your teammates trust you, they'll follow your calls without hesitation. A strong IGL builds that trust over time by consistently making good decisions, staying composed under pressure, and keeping the team focused. Your role as an IGL isn't just about rotations and fights, it's also about creating a positive team environment. Make sure your teammates feel comfortable communicating and that there is no unnecessary drama or blaming. A team that trusts each other will always perform better than one that constantly argues. The fifth and final fundamental is mastering comms. Communication is everything in trios. Ever since trios became the main FNCS format in Chapter 2, the best teams have always had incredible comms. Players like Kami, Seti, Day, Mero and Reet all thrived because of their comms were clear, calm and effective. It's not just about talking, it's about saying the right things at the right time. You need to give direct, actionable calls that your team can instantly understand. Clear and simple calls prevent confusion and make sure everyone is on the same page. Another key to mastering comms is adapting to your teammates. Some players thrive on aggressive, high-energy calls, while others need calmer, more structured comms to stay focused. The more you play together, the more you'll understand what works best for your team. My advice is to test it out. In one scrim game, try aggressive comms, in another use a more relaxed style. See what works best for your trio and adjust. Personally, I believe calm comms are generally better, but it really depends on the team dynamic. As an IGL, your biggest opponents aren't the enemy teams, it's the zone and the terrain. The storm is constantly moving, and your job is to rotate efficiently without taking unnecessary damage. If you get caught in the storm for too long, you'll lose crucial HP and resources. Terrain is another major factor. If a mountain stands between you and the next zone, you need to find out the best way around it before the storm forces you into a bad position. Being a great IGL is more than just having a good game sense. It's about leading your team with confidence, keeping them calm, and creating a positive atmosphere. If you follow the tips in this video, I guarantee you'll see improvement in your IGL skills. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment about a topic you want me to talk about in the next video. Thanks for watching.